Good morning everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm back in the 737-800 from PMDG for another trip. Today we're going from a very snowy Fairbanks, Alaska down to San Francisco in California. So we've got a flight time today of about 4 hours and 7 minutes according to SimBrief. And we'll be cruising at an altitude of about 34,000 feet, which should be quite nice. Going to be route down, pretty much just follow the coastline all the way down, is what SimBrief's given me, really. So it should be quite nice. Obviously, you can see it is very closed in the weather here at the minute, which is fine. Hopefully, it should clear as we the further south we travel. So let's jump in and let's get things going, shall we? Just got the aircraft in a basic state with power on, and that is it. Nothing else has happened. So let's just continue with the checklist, shall we? So, parking brake is set. Let's come up top. Battery is on, as we can see. Emergency exit lights is on. Seatbelt signs can come down to auto now. The IRS are set and aligned. You need to do the FMC part of that. Pack sensors on already, as I said. So electrical fuel, hydraulic pumps can come on, which will bring the yaw damper on. Let's go ahead and just brighten up this back panel here. There we go, and then left aft fuel pump will come on, and we can go ahead and get the APU starting. I've gone ahead and set the external lights are correct for time now, which is fine, which is what we want. So as that APU comes up, I'm just going to come downstairs now and just set my fuel. So 14,229 229 kilograms. So fairly heavy, but not too bad. And our payload today is 1950 in the front, and then there's 277 in the back, which is fine. Cool. So how's the APU going? So it's just settling down now. We'll just give it a second or so to settle. Maybe we've got the power like that. That's APU gens. Let's go ahead and switch over to the APU power rather than ground power, and go ahead and then turn the APU bleed on. So now that that's on, we can come downstairs and ground services, we can release the ground power. No point in having both on. Oh, that sets the FMC. So pack set to auto. And the isolation valve is open, which it is. Okay, next bit, FMC stuff. Right, let's go ahead and set our flight plan, shall we? So, we are departing. Okay, let's just do our bits first. So, our ICAO for Fairbanks is Papa Alpha Foxtrot Alpha in there. And what gates am I at? You know what, it's fine, we'll just take the IRS off that. So our route is Fairbanks to San Francisco, which is Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Oscar. There we go, and let's go ahead and request that flight plan. That's the one. So there we go, nearly 2,000 miles. But we should be fine. Yeah, let's load it. Any second now. And there we go. So let's just go ahead and put in our departure. So it's runway 02 left. Our flight number today is Alpha Alaskan 221. There you go. Let's go ahead and activate that. Good stuff. Next, performance. Let's go ahead and request that. Any second now. First time flying out of Alaska, so quite looking forward to it, actually, especially with the closed-in weather. It's almost like it's an authentic experience. So happy with all of that. Flaps today we will set for 5. Trim 6.34, which is fine. So I won't check these in now because I need to put in the departure information first. So 02 left, and we want the RD flag 4. Okay, and we want that transition, don't we? Cool, nice. Then we will do the arrival for San Francisco as well. It's given us a arrival on to ILS 28 left. So ILS 28 left on that one. Let me just. So I'm just looking over the. I want that one. What's on the other page? And I want that one. Execute. Cool. Let's just go through the legs here, make sure there's no discontinuities, like there usually is, at least one. But not today. Nice, surprising. Let's come back to this page. Now we can set our takeoff speeds. Gear on. Next page, throttle cutback on. Nice. So that is set. Perfect. Okay, so let's continue with the checklist. Let's just let's get a bit of background light coming on here. There we go. Actually see what we're doing now, for the most part. So set our transponder. Now I'm not on VATSIM today just because there's it's just dead. There's virtually nobody online, so at least at the time of recording, so that's fine. This transponder is set to TA, which is fine. What's our current altimeter here? It's Fairbanks 2992, which we're already set to. Nice. Makes it nice and easy. So, let's just come back to performance 6. That's puts us at 35,000 feet when I should be at 34. That's fine. Just okay. Yeah, I can clear that. That's fine. Not going to lose sleep over that. So let's come back up here. Just punch that up to 34,000 feet. I'll take a look at the charts in a minute. I don't think there's too many restrictions on the departure. There we go. And let's go ahead and bump that up to 245. In fact, let's just have a look at the SID. Have we got a speed restriction anywhere? No, no speed restriction. We do have some altitude constraints, but that's, in fact, that's just to be above, so that's fine. 245. So heading is 2023. That's where am I heading? Cool. Right, looking good. So takeoff data is set, cruise altitude is set, so let's come up here. I want that to be at 34,000 feet. San Fran's at sea level, so we're happy there. MCP set, flight directors, and go ahead and turn them on now. So doors closed, ground equipment is clear, chocks can be removed. So let's plan for our pushback first. So we are going to 02 left. So cool. Plan the pushback. So what we will do is we'll sort of jink it round a little bit. There we go. And let's go ahead and request the push.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
Go ahead and release the jetway. Nope, nope. There we go. Jetway's going. That's fine. Lights are set. We're happy. Anti-collision lights should be on.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. The parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. We are cleared for start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake. Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. It will start in the sequence.
Yep, so let's carry on the checklist. Fuel pumps can all come on now. Packs can be set to off. Ignition set to both, which it is, and engine 2 can then be set to ground. We should start seeing that we're up, which we are. Perfect. Lovely day. So we want to wait for 2.5-ish there. Oh, 2.5 coming in. That should shove the fuel in. So we are early morning here in Fairbanks. It should brighten up as we as the flight goes, as you'd expect. So there goes. Engine 2 is unstabilized. So let's go ahead for engine 1. To be honest as well, this is the first time I'm flying out of snowy conditions as well, actually. Usually a fair weather flyer.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake. Parking brake set. Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft. Ground. You may disconnect. Okay, sir.
Fuel going in.
To disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Cheerio. Nice. So I'm just looking at the charts for Fairbanks, and apparently it can take A380s. Wow. That's quite impressive. So as engine 1's coming online, let's come up top now and hand over to the generators for each. Now that that's done, set to auto, which they are. Probe heat can come on. Oh. Window heat should be on as well. Anti-ice, I'm going to come ahead and turn this on now, seeing as though it is very chilly here, -1 according to the meta. Which is fine. So now packs can be set to auto, isolation valve can be set to auto as well. APU can be turned off, and APU bleed can come off as well. The restrict fans can be set to auto, which they are. Flaps now can be set as required, so we've got flaps 5, 1, 2, 3. Fine. Elevator trim should be set to 6.3. So 6.3. Cool. Engine instruments, I check they are looking good. Let's just zero that out. Come on. VNav, LNav can come on. And we are ready to taxi. Go ahead and turn the wing lights on. And let's roll. Very gloomy here, but it's quite nice. Very nice. So we want to come up here and then right here on alpha, which will take us down to 02 left. Whoever operates the plough for Fairbanks hasn't done their job this morning very well. Yeah, not going to lose sleep. So, brakes, set to RTO. Just fine. Fuel flow will reset for the departure. TFC can come on. Scenery I'm using for Fairbanks is a freeware scenery that I found on FlightInside.to. Probably the best site to go to for any of your freeware add-ons. So, Delta there. I don't know if I want to use that. Go ahead and set the transponder to TARA. Come up top. Go ahead and get the landing lights on. They can come on now as well. We'll use the full length of the runway. They are fairly heavy. Clock can start. So let's go weather on, terrain on. There we go.
V1.
Out there we have it. It's nice and easy. And up we go. Positive rate. Okay, coming up. Nice. Very nice. There we go. Autopilot coming on. VNAV. Nice. I do like that view. It's very pleasant indeed. Okay, so after takeoff checklist, auto brake can come off, landing gear lever can be set to off, engine starter switch is set to off or auto, which they are set to auto. Runway turn off lights can come off. Altitude can be set to standard, the transition altitude. That's fine. Position altitude is 18,000 feet, that's fine. Yeah, man, should be punching through soon, surely. It's slowly getting brighter. Wow. It's gorgeous. and landing lights can come off now. I know we're not quite at 10,000 feet, but yeah, but it's fine. We're the only ones online, so. And we'll go ahead and change over to standard now as well. Why not? Nice. Increase the range out now. Just like that, folks. We are on our way. Hi guys, welcome back to the flight deck, and we are, as you can see, or just saw, we are just about to head over the top of San Francisco. So on our way down, continue on the start before we turn for the final approach onto 28 left. Let's go ahead and zoom, bring that in now. Should be good. So we have to be at 11,000 over the top. And then we should be able to turn away. Let's continue our descent down then. So pop the speed brake out just to help us slow. Otherwise the descent might be too shallow, and we do require a reasonably steep descent down into San Francisco from what I'm looking at. So now we're heading down to the eddy fix before we turn back inbound to for the ILS approach. Thanks. sure what's going on with that. So we do have speed restrictions in place. Heading select. So I don't know what's going on there. Why it's done that. But, it's not what I wanted to happen. It's not sure what should have happened. Strange, but I hope we're making it work. Yeah, been a fairly pleasant trip, to be fair. Not, let's see, the weather was a bit more closed in up further north, but it has since cleared further down south, as you can see. But you've got the nice mist here in San Francisco. Things are looking good. So, like I said. So we need to be at 6,000 by Eddie. Not quite sure why it stopped. And pop that in there like so. Okay, so let's head back on the L nav. That should turn us around now. Nice. Let's just have a look down here. Actually, let's just head direct Heman. Which is where we need to be at for the start of the approach. Feels looking good. 4 tons left. 2,000 feet to go. That's the first time I've flown into San Francisco. A lot of firsts I seem to be covering at the moment, which I don't think is a bad thing. And put V-NAND back in, I think. Picking up the ILS there. There's a glide slope diamond, localizer, and they should start coming in soon, so I'm going to head and select Command B for that. You can see the lights for the runway there. Both localizer and glide slope are moving. Going to go ahead and engage that now. So captured the glide slope now. Localizer is coming in, which we should capture shortly. There we go. And so we begin. So what did 143 is my speed over the threshold today.
$2,500.
Yeah, coming down. Also brakes, set that. Landing lights are on, seatbelt signs are on. Exterior lighting is still correct. Happy days. Looking good. Four miles to run. Let's go ahead and bring that down now. Let's go full flap that.
$1,000.
Really nice. Really nice scenery. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Things are looking good.
400. 300.
Let's power it off.
200.
You get there, 2 whites, 2 reds.
100.
Drifting slightly with the wind.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
So gate here. Flaps coming up. Let's come up top, let's get the APU. APU going. Taxi lights on, runway lights can come off. Strobes can city, logo can come off. Which is fine. TA, just TA. TFC can come off. I shall come left here. To this spot right here, I think. Scenery I'm using today for San Francisco is the Asobo scenery, which it's not too bad. Brakes on. APU, let's go across to the APU gens. APU bleed can come on. And then we can go down and switch the power off. Lovely. Let's come down and set the chocks and request the jetway. Nice. And there we have it, folks. Fairbanks to San Francisco. As always, thanks for joining me today, and if you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, it really helps out. Until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.